Hello, my YouTube listening audience. I am back with another video, and it pretty much speaks about, as all my other videos, most of my other videos have, about a silent Holocaust or secret covert genocide that's taking place within the entertainment industry, and it's basically public figures within the elite or Illuminati controlled arenas of politics, religion, sports, royalty, and entertainment that are being murdered or killed in ritual blood sacrifices and replaced with either clone replica, duplicated clone versions of themselves, or just replaced with hired lookalikes that the CIA or military intelligence or the military industrial complex has recruited for their nefarious purposes. And today's subject is Destiny Hope Miley Cyrus, aka Miley Cyrus. And before I get down to the message, if you're not spiritual, this message is not for you. If you're the kind of person that thinks everything is a joke and a game, this message is not for you. If you want to continue to believe everything, believe all the lies that the mainstream media, mass media, corporate control media tells you, then this message is not for you. Now, moving on. As for Miley Cyrus, the last teaser video I put up, and I basically post those anyways, to see, as a precursor to my commentary analysis videos, to see if people would detect the differences between, either the original and the imposter, or, the original, the clones, the previous batch or set of clones in the current set, the more recent batch of clones. And if a lot of you have known something has been, off about this Miley Cyrus character, I'm going to call it a character because it's not really human. She was at one time, she did exist at one time, but, she's no longer with us. Right here is the original version. As you can see, she looks, humane, and she may have been born a boy because most of everybody in the industry is either, they're either the opposite sex that, they were actually born as or portrayed as, or they're hermaphrodites or intersex or combination of both male and female. Perhaps God intended for her to be a female, but, at the time of her conception, they tampered with the DNA and added a Y chromosome so, that she would be a boy or something. But getting down to it, I don't know, when I actually took a look at it, I muted the music because I didn't really want to hear it. I saw the video, the so-called twerking. I believe, from about 2 years ago, I was actually in tears. I was sad. I didn't think there was anything cute or funny about it. I wasn't just angry, but I was sad as well. And I don't know why they attached that name twerking to that dance that they were doing, that this individual was doing. Because I don't believe it was twerking at all. It's just, some tranny clone, just rubbing her behind up against an older man in a striped suit. And the striped suit basically, represented, of course, this is going to sound gross, but, this is actually a reference to ritual sodomy. It's an ode to ritual sodomy, which is, the real way with the Freemasons and the Illuminati. And the striped suit is black and white, and it represents duality. As is above, so is below. And I thought it was strange that this individual had I'm not going to call it a male because I don't know whether it's male or female, had on a latex bikini, and that's why clones, and that's why my bad. That's why condoms are made out of. That wasn't twerking at all. It was just somebody shaking. And I also believe that, they came up with this twerking thing. I don't know why everybody associates it with Miley Cyrus, because I believe, that dance is actually, it's linked to the black community. I believe part of the reason they did this is, with Robin Thicke, singing R&B music. He happens to be white, or better yet, a Jew, like his daddy Alan Thicke. And I believe the reason they do this, they did that was, to clown the black race, basically. Like they doing is this whole Rachel Dolezal and Sandra Bland and Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman case. And people, I think it's a shame and a disgrace that people, they fall for this stuff. And I remember a number of years ago, a friend says that, a friend said, of course, she doesn't, she's not as spiritual as I am or whatever. She said that, Miley Cyrus is trying to break away from the industry so that, she can be, break away from Disney so that she'll be her own person. But the thing is, the point that most people are missing is that, you don't get to be your own person in the industry. I mean, they control they control everything you do. They control, who you date, who you marry, what you eat, when you sleep, what you wear. I mean, all this artistic control, artists trying to get so-called artistic control, it's all an illusion. It's all a lie. It's a farce. And if these individuals had actually had any artistic control that's often spoken of, if they really had it, then why is it that their music gets worse as time marches forward? How come the songwriting and the music is is more shallow and it lacks depth and all that kind of stuff, and even the artist's voice, the so-called artist's voice even gets worse as years go by. And I thought people, their talent's supposed to get better. But, back to Miley Cyrus, I personally believe I can't really find a picture and I don't know where it is or anything. But I'm of the opinion that she was replaced prior to fame, before, the whole Hannah Montana brand or product, name brand product or image came out. And what it was, the handlers of this Miley Cyrus character, what it was basically trying to tell the audience was either that she had doubles or, that she was going to be replaced. And why do you think they had to keep it a secret? She had to keep it a secret from, her friends or classmates. Well, I haven't really watched the show that often, but and it's been a long time because I never could stand it. I always thought the humor was very crass and stuff. And that it was corny and annoying and unfunny. But they were basically trying to tell y'all that, we use doubles all the time. We replace people, and, and we intend to keep it a closely guarded secret. I personally don't believe that this thing right here is either male or female. I don't even see, there's not any indication of a presence of, male or female genitalia. I mean, it's just a robotoid that somebody told me the other day. And don't y'all come over here telling me that, she changed because she had plastic surgery or she matured or grow up. I don't even want to hear it, because you come over here making comments like that or saying things like, or mocking and making fun. I mean, all your comments be deleted. You're gonna be blocked, because I'm filtering comments now, because all the trolls, and this includes the paid shields, hired detractors, and government trolls, are just dumb, stupid, ignorant fans. And once again, you're being warned: stay away from the entertainment industry, because even if you do break through and get into it, they're not only gonna kill you, but they're gonna clone you and they're gonna kill you. They're not only gonna kill and clone you, but do your family members the same way, and put another version of y'all right back out into society as if nothing happened. And I don't know why y'all spent. I'm saying this to y'all, to those of you that proceed to look at this video, and despite the warnings or disclaimers or cautions that I gave beforehand, why are you? I don't understand. I mean, the longer, the more I find out who I am in God, and the longer I stay on this earth, and the more I know, the wiser I get, the less I like it here. I don't know why y'all trying to insist that on, coming to Hollywood's defense and saving me, when God is going to when they destroy all the systems, the Babylonian systems of the world, and this includes, Hollywood, or trashy Tinseltown, or the Matrix, as I like to call it. I mean, it's not worth saving. I mean, God hates this stuff, and His judgment is on it, and anybody that follows it, they're hell bound. When God's judgment strikes one of these days, when it falls, and either God takes His bride out of here in a rapture, it's going to get on you as well. And basically, Hollywood's design is basically set up to not only keep you people cursed, but spellbound, hellbound as well. And I'm sorry if this makes you mad. Of course, I'm not apologizing for telling the truth, but I'm sorry if this makes you mad. But people are dying every day, and most of them are going to hell. So I had to tell the truth. I wish I didn't have to do this, and you hear it in my voice every time I do these videos. It's hard for me because I mean, if you're gonna kill somebody and replace them with clones, I mean, at least be honest about it, because deception on this grand scale is just not right. And this thing ate away at me for months, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something, and I felt God's call pricking my heart, pricking on my mind, and I just couldn't take it anymore. And as for the differences here couldn't be more obvious. I mean, I had a photo of, before she was famous, and she actually looked slightly different here. And when she did articles, I read an article a long time ago of her in Cosmo Girl. The article was actually, pretty intelligent and insightful. I never thought this child was cute or anything like that, but, in her early days, she seemed full of life and stuff. And her eyes sparkled, and this is usually the case with the original individuals. But the individual on the right is a soulless being. I mean, the teeth look fake, the eyes look fake, and the chin is way too pointy, and the face too long and thin. The foreheads are even different. I mean, I don't know what they do with these clones. I don't know if if they come out of the test tube without teeth, or when they do come out with teeth, they pull the teeth out, as a form of, as part of their trauma-based programming or mind control, and they replace them with false teeth. And y'all, like I said before, y'all don't have to keep reminding me over and over again that's plastic surgery. There's no absolutely. I just like to clear up for the record that there's not a doubt in my mind they do surgery on these clones, but it doesn't change the fact the real person is gone, and they've been replaced with either hired lookalikes or just clone versions of themselves. As you can see, the one on the right doesn't look human at all. The skin looks either like wax or like the mannequins or wax figures at the Madame Tussauds museums in the major cities throughout the world. And that's another sleight of hand they use to tell us that they make these fake individuals every day. And the eyes, she has those, or he rat or it, that thing. I'm telling y'all, that thing that the media, the Illuminati controlled media, because Hollywood is straight satanic. I'm gonna be honest, it's demonic. And don't follow this stuff. Don't be intrigued by it, because anytime you see this Miley Cyrus character performing on stage, I mean, you're pretty much being entertained by demons. You're pretty much being entertained by demons, and forgive me, y'all. I'm just at a loss at what to say about all this foolishness. But I mean, y'all don't have to keep telling me, because one of the reasons for plastic, I plan on doing a video exposing the true purpose of plastic surgery, the reason for cosmetic procedures. The true purpose for cosmetic procedures is, one of the reasons for it is, to hide the fact that there's a different person. And since my time is growing short, I'm gonna have to make this brief. But if you look at this picture, you think it was the same person, but if you look closer, you can see that there are three different individuals. This one right here has the biggest boobs, but her neck is a medium length. This one right here has the medium-sized boobs, and she has the shortest neck and the pointiest chin. But this one has the longest neck and the smallest boobs. But with all that said, I'm out. God bless.